I guess that's about as good as it gets. Well, yeah, that's what I thought anyway. All right. Well, looks like Dirty Knobs was the first one in here today. Gary Cruz checked in. Jake's here. King 1970. I think I'm being judged by King 1970. He said, "All right, I'm here a little early. Let's see how this goes." Like he's checking in ahead of time just to see if it's worthy of his time. I hope so. Uh, Dirty Knob says, top of the tea cut general. Is that like a European thing, my man? Because I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Look at this. We have 12 people in here today. Hey, Russell Sperry's in. So there I was just moments ago before Dirty Knobs before Dirty Knobs, before you had a place to go to, before the chat room to open up. I was actually ahead of schedule. And I'm sitting there and I'm hovering and I'm waiting and I got all my stuff lined up and I got the gift thing and I'm sitting here and I'm sitting here and something didn't feel right. I'm like, what is going on? Now, I know I drank a bunch last night, drank till I was sloppy, stirring, and passed out, but I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. It's counting the minutes. I'm almost time to go. The European show, and I got the European show. Did I do the right logo? Yeah. Found a little European cover art logo. Did that. We're good there. And I got everything set. And then I realized I was all set up and ready to click live on Facebook. I was like, wait a second. Wait. It's not lunchtime yet. And do I go on the European? Wait, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the European show. This is Wednesday. I said, fuck. So I raced everything off there, ran over here, put everything up on the YouTube site, and then sat down like, what? I've been here the whole time. What? No, Facebook. I wasn't on Facebook. I've been right here. And right as I'm doing that, then Dirty Knob shows up. But how the fuck did I get so far off base? I'm telling you, it was not a good thing. So yeah, everybody's checking in. Who else wrapped it? Bum, bum, bum. Russell, Jenny, Jake, Wisenow, Marsha Whitfield, Ricky Fatboy, Jeffrey Lawson, Alfredo's in, Brian Shell is in. Jordan Foster said hello. And there's Kevin Grimes. Yeah, we're hoping for a better day today, Kevin. We really are. Low Torque says, hey, General, go back to work, Low Torque. You're going to get in trouble, and you know it. All right, so that was, I almost went live on Facebook at 10 o'clock trying to do a European show. I'm sure someone would have said, come in there and go, what the fuck are you doing here? Almost blew it. Almost fucking blew it. I was in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Dennis says, hello, General. Joshua, what up, General? Free says, Eric Leroy, you guys can all fall in line. The ranks are filling up. Ringo sat there, Mike. Hey, Mike. Yeah, Ringo. It's the fucking Ringo. I gotta say, I believe, and I could be wrong. I think Ringo is the only person who has shown up on every platform we're on, and that includes that weird TikTok thing that I did 2 days ago with Gen X Mom, and that includes, maybe Patreon. I think Ringo's in. I think he was one of the first ones in Patreon. But I think he absolutely is in every single platform. I don't think anybody else has acknowledged us or said hello on every one. I think you get different groups of people on different things, and they do different stuff. And some people hate Facebook and they hate TikTok and they won't do YouTube. All right, but I think Ringo's the only cat who's been on every single one of them. I think, but I could be wrong on that. Krista Rose says she's here. I'm here. Krista, you're running in late. like you ran in the door. Don't start. I'm here. A Deepak stopped by. There we go. Eric Seals. Hi, I'm Hi, my good man. I hope you're having a great day. Eric, I'm trying to today. Yesterday was a little fucked up. Krista Rose, time to make donuts. I already made the donuts. That's how I feel. Marvelous Miss Miranda says, I love Hump Day, and I'm hoping you're saying that because it's Wednesday. If that's a sexual reference, then shame on you. This is a children's program. All right, so I don't think we have Allie. No moderator Allie. I don't think she's chimed in. Has anybody seen her? I don't know. Who knows? She was so drunk last night. She's probably still passed out half naked on the front lawn waiting for the sprinklers to get her up. All right. So yeah, so that's what happened there. Oh, there's Allie. One eye open, and she's passed out on her floor with one eye open, working her phone with one eye, trying to moderate. That's her. All right. So a couple things to get out of the way. We're trying to write down every time somebody sends us something, whether it's big or small. We try to write down the name. So I got a list, and then the list is gone. But I got a T-shirt from one of you guys. If you're in here, say something, please. I got a T-shirt that said, "I'm 18 years. I'm not old. I'm 18 with 37 years experience. That equals my age." And so I'm 18 with 37 years experience. God, if that was only true. That's one. It was a cool T-shirt, but I can't find the dude's name. The other one was I got. Oh my God! Look what I got. Somebody sent it in the mail. They found just the exact candy. They didn't have to buy the whole 6 pounds of random chocolates. They sent me just this. I can't wait to eat it. I was getting all set, looking at them, smelling everything looks good, and then I'm saving it. I'm going to wait for it's breakfast time. I'm not going to have it for breakfast. And then Gen X mom opened it up and started eating it, and I was pissed because they sent her some stuff. They sent her these lollipops, which I don't care if she likes them or doesn't like them. I just think watching Gen X mom eat a lollipop is a good thing. So yeah, those are there. These are there. I want to say thank you, but I don't. The name's gone. The piece of paper that had the name on it's gone. So I got to do this all over again. Once I have the name, you guys are going to see all this stuff again. That's just the way it's going to be. So yeah, the T-shirt I got was cool. The Seas candy was more cool. If I eat all the Seas candy, guess what? I won't fit in the T-shirt. Well, as you go. Now remember, if I'm reading here, I can't. If I'm talking here, I'm not reading here. I might miss some stuff. Don't get all pissy. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Kevin, Joe Haney says was last night. Oh, I see what you're saying there. Okay. Wiley Gates is afternoon general, and Keith is talking to Allie. We're okay there. Kevin Grimes, good afternoon, Allie. Tall little rose for Allie. Don't encourage her, Kevin. I swear to Christ. Russell Sperry, hump day is the best day for goat boobs. Here we go. You guys in that fucking shed. All right. Free said the participation review had me floored. I swear that the lazies are going to get a paycheck just for showing up to work. Yeah, that's the new catchphrase for Gen Z. You know that when they show up to work and their boss gets on them, Gen Z looks up and goes, whoa, man, I spend 8 hours a day here. You want me to work too? Write that down. It's coming. Oh, yeah. Kevin Jones says, Seas Candy should have loved that store. I know. I've been going to that store since I was a little kid. My great-grandma took me there when I was little. Just a wee lad. Yeah. So who's here from across the pond? Anybody yet? This is what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find some people from across the Atlantic, from across the pond, our European friends, if you will. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for because I got some questions, and I don't want a bunch of dumb Americans answering this. Oh, you know who you are. You know which. When I say dumb American, that light bulb goes off in your head. You know it's you. All right. Folks, Misa. I'm going to say Misa. Hello from southern Scandinavia. There we go. Now we're coming across there. All right, Scotland here. That's what I'm looking for. Michigan. Sorry, yeah, not far enough. Okay, so Dirty Knob says I went to the chat room. It's going to take my psychiatrist months to fix me. I warned you about going to the Gen X Talks chat room. There's some strange individuals there with some really strange topics. Yeah. All right. So here's my question. Oh, you know what? Before we do questions from across the pond, things that I don't know that I want to understand, these are going to be pretty easy. If you're over in Europe, and especially England, these questions, I want some street level knowledge. Just your personal feelings are fine. That's what I want. But do you guys see the button up here? Remember, Fan Lionheart got us that for the kid, had it professionally made. That is not a real play button because YouTube, when the kid got to 100,000 followers, subscribers, he was in line for getting a play button, a silver play button, but they didn't give it to him. And then, when you talk with them, you find out that it's voluntary on their end. It's if they decide to give you, it's a bonus that they have to decide you get. So that was a little discouraging because, with the way I behave and the way I act on there's no way they're going to freely give him bonuses for anything. It's going to be a tooth pulling process at best. And you guys know that. You guys know that they're going to punish that kid with stuff because of me. They're going to omit things from him because of me. We already know that. That's a given. I'm sorry, that they take things out on the channel, on the kid, and they withhold things because of me. But I'm not gonna change my views on stuff just so he can get a play button. So a fan made that. Well, we just got word. I copied and pasted. I can't show it in here because I'm not in Streamlabs yet, but I'm learning that. He filled out the paperwork and sent it in, and within a couple weeks, he's going to have his silver play button. And they changed some of the designs. They changed the rules. He doesn't have to pay for it anymore. It used to be the creator had to pay for the button, not anymore. And it's coming. So if you guys look up what the new one looks like, he's getting one. It'll go right up there alongside of Lions. I'm not taking that down. No, 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 no. That's from you guys. That's a fan thing. That is a fan comp. We put that up on the community section, and there's thousands of comments. That was from you guys. That one's never leaving. But the other one will go right next to it. We'll get rid of this ugly guy right here. Maybe we'll keep her, but we'll get rid of the ugly guy. And we'll put the play button up when it comes. But I wanted you to know it's on his way. The kid's stoked. He's really excited. If you don't know what the word stoked means because you're under 30, go look it up. Yeah, it's out there. You'll go figure it out. All right. So moving on. We just see Skinny. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to talk about the harem shirts. Now, there's not a lot of harem girls, not a lot on the European show. I know it's mostly into Europe, but the black shirts, I think she said, are in. The pink shirts, they're having trouble getting the right ones. And the tank tops, the harem tank tops are in design right now. We should have them up in a couple of days on the website. I had no idea you girls wanted harem tank tops. And Gen X mom suggested, she goes, maybe she give them like $10 off their harem tank top if they send you a picture wearing the tank top. And I said, if any harem girl sends me an actual picture with their face and their tank, so I can see it's them. If they actually send me a harem tank top picture with no bra on, I will give them the shirt. I will refund the money for the shirt. That's because I'm a sick, twisted old man who goes to the park and stares and leers a little bit longer than he should. Yes, I admit it somewhat. I'm sorry. My best days are behind me. All I can do is look anymore. Shut up. All right. So, question from across the pond. Here we go. All right. Eric Leroy, you need to change the date behind you. Would somebody please educate him that I don't change the date? Gen X mom changed the date. I don't touch the date. If she's not here for a week, the date doesn't move for a week. I don't touch it. I don't. No. I don't do that. So thank you for pointing it out, Captain Obvious. Like I'm staring here at the screen and I don't see that right there. Boy, how did I miss that? I didn't miss it. I'm skipping over it. And so should you. All right. So now we're moving on to what I want to talk about. No, Joe. I do not want a picture of you in the harem shirt. Joe Haney dropped a couple bucks. No, I'm not doing it. All right. So yeah, that was the thing with the harem tank top shirts, and they're coming up, and they'll be on the website. I didn't know you girls wanted them, or I would have put them up there sooner. I not even a clue. And now on to my question: does anybody? This is a European question. What does anybody in Europe think of the TV show Ted Lasso, that series? Because I really, really like it, and I like the way it depicts soccer, what you guys call football. I like the way it depicts. He is a, just so you guys know, his character, this dumb American, that's accurate. There's a bunch of us that are that dumb, I promise you. But how does that relate to you guys? Are they depicting the European side, the English side? Is that right, or is it just fake? And do you guys even like it? Carl says not seen it. Jordan says never seen it. Okay. Anybody? All right. I'm just asking. It's I guess it's filmed over there. They show a lot of England, London and stuff over there. Is it right? I mean, the characters, is it how you guys behave and how you act? Because there's a lot of characters around that have very English spins and content to it. I mean, even someone from Germany would know English people better than I do. It's true. So nobody's seen it, never heard of it. Wow, Romy, it's for the devil. Rome, everything's the devil, isn't it? You guys know, really, nobody's ever even seen that show? That's a big show over here, Ted Lasso, and it's really good. Deepak's seen it and loved it, but I think Deepak's from here. Hey, Harley, General is being sexist today. Ask women for braless and harem shirts. I offer. Yeah, good. I'm glad you're picking up. I'm being very sexist today. I have no desire for you to purchase a harem shirt or to wear one or to send me a picture, women only, I will gladly figure out some discount. Yes, I will. Not for you. In fact, Joe, if you do it, I'm charging you double. Don't do it. Oh, Deepak says he's Irish. All right, good, man. There we are. Never heard of it. All right, well then I got it. All right, let's move on to the other question. Um, I have, as a dumb American, I have impressions on how I think I feel about the royal family. Now, I know 200 years ago, it was God save the queen or God save the king, and that was a very big thing. But I also learned throughout my lifetime that they don't have as much political power as the other side of the government. I got that. I know there's a balance there between the two. But you guys generally like Queen Elizabeth, right? I mean, everybody in Europe and especially she's okay, right? She's not. I get the impression that I like her, that you guys like her, that she's a good person. Marvelous Miss Miranda Deepak. Thanks for that. Wasn't even for me. The Mortimer Duke, the queen is epic. If only she hadn't reproduced. Oh my God, that's funny. I just wanted to know what everybody thought over there. If that's a thing, I'm looking to see if, I got to go down the list. Okay, but I thought, and I feel that you guys thought she was okay, right? I mean, Queen Elizabeth was a good person. She was a nice lady. She did a good job. Am I on the right path there? Because I kind of put her in the A+ category. But if there's something I don't know, then you just got to tell me. Bum, bum, bum. You're kidding, General. I'm Irish. I hate the royal family. All right, I get it. I know the animosity there. I guess you can hate all of them, but then maybe I'm not asking you. Maybe I'm asking somebody else. Ah. Oh my God. Well, that's just, I thought I'd ask if there was people, because we've been getting some people in here from across the pond that have been from over there. I thought, I just thought that was the thing is that she's a nice person. I wasn't trying to start a class war here. If you hate Irish people and Irish hate English people, I wasn't trying to start a fight. I literally was just asking, my feeling on the matter. Kablamo says it's split. Some love the royal family and some hate them. Well, Kablamo, what do you think? I mean, I'm asking for your opinion. We're not trying to sort stuff out here. I'm just asking what you guys think. So, Poppy Cook, we sort of like her, but they have no power these days. That's all right. John Denmark lost respect for Charlie begging to be Camilla's sanitary. Yeah, I got you. Sunny Side Up, the sign behind you is very cool. Yeah, it's Noster X made that. It's badass. He made it by hand and then drove across the country to deliver it. All right. So, what about Bob? She is a woman whose life was predestined. She had no choice. She is an example to us in doing duty. All right. See, now I got that impression. I got that too. Carl says they're outdated and unnecessary. They're just for show. All right. But so that means, Carl, you don't think they're important? I mean, I'm just asking. You could do without them. Would you guys be okay if they all just went away and the castles were empty? I'm just asking because I don't know how loyal you guys are. Okay, so let me see if I'm okay. So let me move on. So the next one would be Charles, her son. Now, from every movie, every TV series, every interview, and all the stuff on there, as an American, as a dumb American, I don't like that guy. I mean, there's like 7 ways from Sundays. I don't like that guy at all. There's 100 things I could say about that, but now I need Charles. Give me the Charles thing from you guys. You're there. Okay. I'm not there. You're there. I want to read. Kablamo. There we go. Personally, I like the queen, but when Charles becomes king, there will be a big push to get rid of the royal family. See, you're kind of leaning towards what I was just saying there. Gen X says the worst. Charles is a tree hugger. That's from What About Bob? See, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking. I don't care for that dude at all. And I thought, didn't he abdicate his right to the throne when he was with Camilla, whatever her name is? Didn't he have to set that aside? Doesn't it go somewhere else now? I thought, but I don't know. Yorkshire says she's great. Her son Andrew is the odd one. Carl Yates, no, they're not important. Our government will do what it wants, regardless of what the royal. All right, Carl, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm not running my mouth. I'm doing a lot of listening here. The great curator, Charles is a racist, but he doesn't mean to be. Probably got his ex-wife murdered. Yeah, we're getting to that in a second. Extra Stony B, good afternoon, General. I'm sneaking the stream for Over the Pond. You can join in, Stony. Just jump in the back there. John Denmark, when the Queen goes, they are finished. You really think that? Is she like kind of holding it all together right now? I could see that from a distance from where I'm at. And that's I wouldn't argue with that. That seems like it. Dirty Knobs, the kid already left for Canada. Kablamo, I think a lot of people would rather skip the generation and go straight to William, but that won't happen. Yeah, I know. See, Jen said, let's not forget Andrew and Epstein. That's a big story here in America. That plays. You know, when it shows up, people comment, people watch, people listen. That story plays over here because there's tons of stuff that if you took a deal to get out of it, it's true. Kevin Grimes, yes, his divorce and cheating disqualified him as king. Well, that's what I thought. Who does it go to then? Effie says royalty is stupid and archaic. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Miss Liz, the Queen just announced her approval to Camilla to be officially confident to Charles after the Queen passes. Is she trying to just keep some continuity there? Because that doesn't seem right. Romy says, I've been called a royal pain, so I guess I come from noble blood. Romy, I swear to Christ. Ricky Fatboy, I think it's all over once the Queen is gone, but I'm a dumb American. Well, see, that's why I'm trying to ask those guys. Dumb Americans don't answer. I'm asking those guys. Anybody, the great curator, they bring in big revenue into the UK. They bring you millions of tourists here. Yeah, okay. It's there. That's got to be true. Now, it's not just the castles, it's the people too, the events they do. I'm guessing they show up and do some stuff once in a while. Doesn't that turn out a crowd? I would think. Sal Briones Jr. recently found your stuff. Love it, man. And the grid is so much needed for a Christian old school fod like me. Thanks, bud. Love your stuff. Keep it coming, big guy. Thanks, Sal. Appreciate that. I really do. Stick around. You might like what you see. And then again, you might not. Carl Yates, it was big here, but our media's attention span is very short. Andrew and Epstein. Really? You guys got past that fast? I'm telling you, it still plays here when it comes up. All right. James says Charles is a douchebag with ears and can pick up radio waves from Mars. Well, Epstein did not commit suicide. I agree. All right. So Mike B says Charles, then William is the order. But if Charles abdicated the throne or his role with the throne because of his divorce and Camilla, does it go to William? Is he up next? Is he up next to bat? All right. So the next thing was what did you guys think of Diana? I don't want everyone to chime in. Oh, she was murdered. Okay, I think so too. I really do. I think that was a fucked up mess. But did you guys like her? Because over here, we loved her. Everybody, men loved her, women loved her, children loved her. Over here, the view we had was, and I was very much in tune with that and loved Diana immensely. Now, I don't know whether I've learned truth or lies in documentaries and stories, but did you guys liked her, right, over there? I mean, not the Irish, but the English. Did you guys approved of her? Yes. I'm asking now. I'm just trying to see. Benjamin says, I'm living in the UK, not a Brit, and Charles becomes more and more popular the older he gets. William is also very popular. The Pinger generation loves him and his wife. I wouldn't say they're finished. Okay. Owen Robinson says, Diana was magic and I hate the royals. That's a very interesting take on that. It is. Kablamo, yes, William is next, then William's kids after him, then Harry. Sean, Austin, Texas, checking in. There we go. Carl Yates, Diana was the best thing about the royals, and that's why they killed her off. Romy, Lady Diana Spencer was a classy as... Yes, she was. Kevin Grimes, yes, Henry already said it isn't interested. Oh, Henry said he isn't interested if it comes down to him 10 years or so ago. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, Gen X says Di's autobiography says it all. I didn't know. I just don't know how much to believe of those things. I want someone who knows at street level, looking out their window during that time, could tell me that it was accurate. I'm in. I am in. I want to. I want to believe that she is everything that I thought she was. Really, Diana, absolutely. John Denmark. Diana had lots of issues. She was very manipulative. She played the tabloid game. Yeah, but I don't. It's I from my dumb American point of view, it seems like she learned how to do that to in her own defense to protect herself to get back at people. It did from my dumb point of view. It didn't seem like Diana was rising through the ranks, conquering all with her manipulation. That's the thing I got. The interpretation I got. Wendy Ford said yes, there was something very special about Diana. Good, I think we can agree on that. Yeah. No. Charles is still pissed he wasn't given a participation trophy. Madame Durand says the queen is worth 10 little rebellious princesses. Okay. If they, you're talking about Diana, she was a little rebellious princess, but I thought she actually did some good too. Like her world hunger thing. I thought that wasn't, I mean, I'm sure some of it was for show, but didn't she actually do some good there? Yorkshire pudding. Diana did put it about a bit to say. Hold on. What did you just say? Diana did put it about. I'm sneezing here. You got to stop that. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Bump, bump. Yorkshire pudding. Diana did put it about a bit to say the least. I don't know if that's a phrase I'm catching in there. She did love children, says Harley. All right. So Jordan Foster, she was an icon of values, but she was too open. All right. See, this is good. I'm picking up some stuff I didn't know, like what you guys felt at the nuts and bolts part of it. I'm interested. I really wanted to know that. Anecdotal says, isn't today the 18th of May? Wow. It's not like I can't see it right here. It's not like no one has mentioned it in the whole last half an hour. Yeah, they have. But what you don't know is I don't change the date. If Gen X Mom doesn't change the date, it sits right there. And it's going to remain that way. It will be Groundhog Day of May 17th forever. And don't you think it won't? All right. So let me back up. What about Bob? Diana wanted attention and she sure got it. Yeah, she did get attention. All right. Uncle Nene said there's something wrong with the audio. Is anybody else complaining about the audio? I think I'm okay with the audio. No one's complained about it yet. You guys hear me okay? I mean, I'm on this one, right? You hear that? That means I'm here. If you hear it up here, that means I'm on that one. That's the wrong one. Eva. Eva says Diana was in a class of her own and didn't want to fit in to their puzzle box. But what do I know? I'm from Texas. Oh, okay. Dirty Knob says audio is great, so we're on the way. Blamo says audio is fine. We're okay. Wise and Oak, audio is good. All right. So whoever you are complaining about the audio, go fix it on your end. Your speakers are bad. Wendy Ford said Diana was a real person, didn't treat you like you were less than her. I completely got that sense. I didn't know if it's right, but as Americans, over here for what we get to see, I felt that was the way she was. So, all right. Where was I? All right. I had something else. Hold on. I wasn't done yet. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So one last thing from across the pond with the royal family. On a popularity scale, do you like Henry or William more? Just answer with the word. I don't need a story. I don't need a paragraph. Just William or Henry. That's the Diana's kids, right? Which one did you guys think? Which one's more popular? Nicer person, better person, likable? Which one? All right, Sean's the first one to write in. He said William. Okay, there's a vote for William. Another one for William. One for Harry. So that's 2-1 there. Pum, pum, pum. And I'm just interested in your opinion on this. You don't have to prove it to me one way or the other. I'm just asking what you think. William or Henry? Prince Charming. Romy, you can't vote for me. Now stop it. There's another 2-2, 3-2. Williams up a little bit. Now we're tied again. Williams up a little bit. Williams up a little more. Harry, true values in blood. Boy, it's close with you guys. It's not when I tell you to vote. Is William or Henry? Who's the more popular? Who's the friendliest guy? Who do you like the best? It's pretty close. I mean, William's a little bit ahead in there, and John Denmark says neither. Fuck him. I'm not getting into their wives and their kids and all that stuff. I wasn't going to go that deep. I wanted to get. There's another couple, 3 more for Williams. I just wanted to get a sense of what you guys felt and thought, just a little bit, because you guys are there. I don't want to watch news channels and documentaries. Just can you guys grew up there, or you live there, or you were in the times? I just want to know what you felt. What was the vibe, man? There's no way we can reproduce that here with movies and TV. He's got to just find some regular people that looked out their window and can say, "Here's how it went." That's all I'm asking. Just the nuts and bolts of it. So that's good. William, I think William edged out. Yes, William did edge out Harry a little bit, but it sounds like nobody hated them. Doesn't sound like nobody hates those kids. They're grown men now, I guess. Yeah. All right. So moving on. Thank you guys very much. That was a cross the pond question. I don't normally ask political stuff over there unless I really have to. I know this is kind of a play on words. It wasn't political. It was the royal family, but I'm very appreciative that you guys take a few minutes and just kind of throw something my way. I'm okay with that. I really am. Thank you. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So what was another note here? Oh, if you guys got a pen, piece of paper, write this down. And you always should be using your G2 pen. It's the best pen in the world. There, boobs for the win. Nobody talked about boobs. You guys had asked me. You guys really ask a lot of specific questions about how money, or how videos translate into money. And we've been doing this a little over a year now. The kid's been in it longer than me, obviously. Um, and it's very confusing because there's not a lot of places that tell you the matrix of it. They don't tell you the scale. So many views is this, and so many. They never want to tell you that. I told you that we learned that TikTok. A couple of facts that I've learned. TikTok is losing tons of market share because YouTube Shorts has taken such a big bite out of it. Facebook Reels, they all came in with their programs to try to take a big chunk of what TikTok was doing. Those 1 minute videos were just, they caught fire. What a sensational thing. And so TikTok revamped their program because TikTok didn't pay shit. I mean, nothing. In fact, I'll bet you the first 6 months the kid was putting out videos on there, he might have got like $700 in 6 months for 100 and some videos, 150 videos. And some were getting millions of views. You can get anything. So they revamped their program, and he put up a video. They said the rules. The couple of the rules are, you can't put anything from someone else's channel. They don't want anything about YouTube or Facebook on their stuff. The other one was, it only counts for 3 days. Listen to me. You put up a TikTok video, you get paid for the first 3 days. If your video goes viral after it's been up a week, you don't get paid. Just the first 3 days. Well, if you put up a video each day and they calculate your days, now you're doing 3 videos. So he had one video he put up that got 3 million views. So he didn't put up any other videos. So he just knew whatever revenue he got. 3 million views in the first day, and he got $104. 3 million views is a home run for him. That never happens. And it never happens in the first 2 or 3 days. If he gets 2 or 3 million views, it's been up for 3 weeks or 4. There's never, that's an impossible thing to recreate. So $104 is impossible to get again for him. And it was ridiculous. It was like, oh my God, that was just a fluke thing that he put up a video that got that many views. So TikTok could just blow ass. Well, I told you that YouTube came in with a chunk of money and said, we want shorts on ours. Bring your stuff over here. Again, don't bring the TikToks. Don't just download your TikToks and put them up, which is a mistake that we made in the beginning, because that's what he did. He put all 100 videos on here all in one day, and they were all TikTok watermark. It was a bad idea, but nobody thought it through. And Facebook did the same thing. Facebook says, we're going to put like $1 billion into this fund. Well, just today, this morning, I was trying to figure out, Facebook's analytics finally gives you a little bit of a metric on their Reels program. Okay. And I'm not sure, because there's a Facebook personal page. There's a Facebook business page. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's on the business page one, but anyway, if you look at the charts on those things for the past 4 months, and you're like, okay, this many views is this many dollars, this many views, this many dollars. I'm starting to get it because they're not big amounts. They're not big amounts of views or big amounts of money. So even my little brain can figure it out. They It was about, and it's got to be a new replay, as they call it, a new view. So if you put up it's a 30-day cycle. If you put up a video and it gets 1 million views and you leave that video up there, when the cycle starts over, you keep your 1 million views, but you ain't getting paid on those million again. You're going to have to get new views during the next 30 days. You follow me? Pretty easy. Okay. So it comes down to, here's where you get your pen out. I know you've been holding your pen the whole time. This is where you write it down because it's pretty simple. Every new set of views you get across all your videos, it adds up cumulatively. About 50,000 views is about $200 on new views. And I've calculated that because I've looked at for 3 months of what we're trying to do. And we've been trying to figure this out and calculate. And I said, okay, well, it's that. And then it's this. And I take away these views because these are the new ones. And that's what it comes out to. So, but it's new views. Now, truthfully, that shouldn't be very hard to do for anybody, because if you put up a video and it's pretty funny, you can get 100,000 views. Although ours are getting around 20. He's got a couple up there that have 700,000 views, but they're old ones and they don't count. But so it can be done. Plus, he's got a bunch of videos that Facebook has never seen on Reels. He's got a bunch. He can go put them on Reels, and it's no work. He's already done them. He's got to go download them and clean them up and post them over there. So there's a chance he might get a couple bucks from Facebook. But again, you have to qualify before you can even apply and ask for their bonus program on Reels. You have to have so many 10,000 followers, I think it was, and you got to have so many minutes of viewable time on your regular videos. You have to have live stream. You have to apply for it. You have to have a checking account, a business checking account to put it into. There's some stuff that goes along with it to get there. They make you jump through a lot of hoops, and correctly so. There's some things they got to get out of the way. But then once you're in the program, which I think we're really close to being in all of it, the whole program. We're not there yet because of the live minutes viewed. But he's got the videos already made. There's a ton on TikTok just sitting there. Just go get them and pull them down, get rid of the watermark and put them over there. If he does one a day, I don't know. So you guys ask a lot about that. That's one of the only things I know. It's a bonus program, and they have to invite you, and then you can be part of it. YouTube is the same way. You have to be invited. He doesn't make any money on his reels or on shorts. On the shorts videos in here, there's no chart, there's no graph, there's no metric on how it all works. They know what it is, but then at the end of it, like, he got a thing. Now he's put up a bunch of funny videos, a ton. He's put up slices. He's put up all sorts of things. But he got an email says, "Hey, your YouTube reels are doing really well. It's $367. Would you like it?" So he clicked yes and filled out the form. But $367 for a month's worth of videos isn't a ton. Now, maybe he just didn't put up the right videos and didn't get a lot of draw, and they don't tell you what the breakdown is. I don't know what it is. So you guys are asking about videos. There's very difficult to find information. Every video that I've seen on it where some guy gets on it and says, "Oh, you guys want to know what's going on with TikTok or with Instagram? I'll tell you how to do the reels and calculate your money." They're full of shit. Because I've been on the chat sessions with Facebook, person to person, not a robot. And they're like, "Yeah, we don't even know. There's no way you can calculate it. All those videos they're putting out, they're full of shit. We don't even know here. That's a higher up algorithm." So they would tell you, so you know what to shoot for. They're wrong. But the little pieces of information that I come across that I know are solid, I'll hand them to you. I know that TikTok is the first 3 days only, and about 3 million views on one video was about $104. I know that about once you're set up and invited in Facebook Reels, 50,000 new views turns out to be about $200. But you got to have new views, and you got to qualify for all this stuff. TikTok, you don't have to qualify for shit. You're in, you get the video, you get the views, you're paid. It's just that. Facebook is an organization that wants you to be an organization. So that's a little tougher. So that now you know what I know. So you guys have been asking, there's a lot of emails that I just answered in this 3-minute stretch right here. I just answered a ton of people. Gen X, I'm surprised no one has offered sponsors. Yeah, that's where the money is, Jen. It is. It's in sponsors when people say, when people come up and say, "Hey, here is Hoff's hot sauce, the best hot sauce on the planet. You should get yourself some before July comes around because that's when you want it the most." And no one really wants to be associated with me. It's true. They'd probably do some stuff like that for the kid, but there's nobody that wants to be once they see when I yell about abortion or I put liberals in a corner, they don't like that. And nobody wants to if I would have stayed all of our conversations in all these videos, all these live streams, if I would have stayed neutral and talked about sports, comedy, talked about cars, stayed away from the Green New Deal, stayed away from politics. Yeah, maybe, but they don't want to associate. So, you to get money like that, you have to be much more. You have to put yourself on the fence and stay there. I have a hard time doing that. I still believe in this world there is things that are right and wrong, and boy, people hate that. They always tell me right and wrong is very subjective. No, no, it's really not. And if you think it's all subjective, you're stupid. There's some things that are right and some things that are wrong. Some things I believe in. You're allowed to try to change my mind, but you can't be mad at me if I don't. That's why he'll never get the sponsors. As long as the kid is associated with me, he's never going to get sponsorships. Probably not. Unless something happens where we become really famous and then they say, yeah, we'll ignore some of your beliefs and we'll just put that jar of mustard right there. I don't know. But Jen, that's the deal. The kid's never going to go to the next level with me. That's unfortunate, but that's the truth. Yeah. So yeah. Wise and Oak says, I'm sure you could find a sponsor who shares your values there out there. I wouldn't know where to look. You're probably right. Wise and Oak, you're probably right, but I don't know that. I'm barely learning this shit and how this works. You think I'm going to be smart enough to go know where a sponsor comes from? I don't know. I was always hoping that somebody would tune into the program one time and then say something to the kid, write him an email or something, but it hadn't happened. But isn't that what everybody's trying to do? Be discovered. And you just sit there. Oh, Devin, you are so late. Devin, you're not forgiven this time. I'm gonna need way more kisses and hearts than that, just so you know. Deepak, wouldn't be here if you stay neutral. Love your views. Most are spot on with mine. Yeah, not everybody agrees with everything I say, Deepak. That's fine. I don't care, man. We're just here to talk about stuff and have a good time. That's why I'm here. Do you guys see me hounding you for super chat money? I don't say shit. When you guys want to offer something, I graciously accept, but that's not why I'm here. Not even close. I'm digging the conversations and I learn a bunch. When every live stream I ask some questions and you guys bring some stuff up, I'm digging it. But like I said, the thing that you and I like about a Deepak is the thing that keeps everybody else away. Michael Bardwell called me old-fashioned, but I just choose simply not to wear my politics on my sleeve. Yeah, that's good. You don't have to. When someone asks me, I tell them. If I see something worth talking about, I bring it up. It's kind of my job sitting here behind the microphone is to instigate a conversation. But yeah, I don't run down the street. I don't order something at Taco Bell. And when they're handing me my food, scream at everyone inside, "Goddamn communist bastards." I don't do that often. I'm pretty good about it. Cyberbomb, you're awesome, man. Thanks for saying what I wish I could say to my nephew. 43 here. Glad to be part of it then. Nail Lever says, good morning, General. Where the hell are you if it's morning time? Are you over like in New Zealand or something? Kevin Grimes. What did he say? Kevin just jumped on me. Screen jumped, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure, Kevin Grimes, I'm sure there has to be a Gen X run business out there looking to sponsor y'all. Well, we haven't bumped into him yet, Kevin. Kevin Jones. I love the Red Green Show and Possum Lodge. Those must be podcasts, I would guess. Julie O'Malley, Girls on Trampolines was the only thing I didn't like about the Man Show, but I'd watch if I got to see the General's reaction. Well, Julie, if you want me to, if you're going to force me if you're going to force me to watch Girls on Trampolines, if we're doing it now, we're just doing that for a reaction, right? And no leering. I only stare until I can get the reaction, then avert the eyes. If I have to do that, Julie, I'm with you. Julie O'Malley with a great recommendation. Eric Leroy, have some vodka with your OJ. Thank you for the $5, Eric. I appreciate that. Adam missed the notification. You know what? I missed the smoke signals, you guys. I did. I fucked up on the smoke signals because remember, I was on Facebook. I was hovering on Facebook with a few minutes before 10 and then realized I was in the wrong spot. I was supposed to be on YouTube. Dumbass. Where am I? What did I miss? I missed some stuff in here. Dum, dum, dum. Michael Bardwell again. I also recognize that everyone is entitled to their own point of view without getting all bent out of shape just because we disagree. That's the thing I try to tell you guys. I'm trying to tell you guys this, and it doesn't matter if you're in America or if you're across the pond. It doesn't matter where you are. A long time ago, you could have raging arguments of disagreements and then have a beer afterwards. Today everybody finds out what's your politics. Who do you vote for? Do you like Trump? Do you like Biden? What are you doing? That's the first thing, because then they know if they're going to hang out with you or not. They're going to know if they're going to talk to you or not. What a bunch of bullshit. I'm telling you, I have had raging arguments in my backyard with liberals. And when we're done, we have a drink, watch the Dodger game, have a burger. Care? We're in this country, in my backyard of this country, we're still Americans. And then we talk politics. But that's not the way it is on a lot of my country. In a lot of my country, it's politics. And then they decide if they like you as an American or not based on your politics. And they spun them out that way. So I don't know what you want to do. Joe Haney, $2 for the General's Trampoline Fund. I shouldn't tell this story. Technically, more, it was nail lover. What did she say? Bum, 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 bum. Did she did Denver? It's not morning in Denver. Nail lover. She says, I'm in Denver. It's not morning just because you woke up. Julie O'Malley says Handy is handsome. Okay. Or is that Haney? Would you mean to say Haney is handsome? He's not handsome. It's probably not even his picture. Don't think that way. Oh, Lionheart, I smelled 1985, so I came towards it. I always have to smell like 1985. It's a rule. You can't go live on a live stream unless you smell correctly. And the correct smell from Gen X Talks is 1985. So, oh, that's funny. Okay, a real quick story that I'm not supposed to tell, but Gen X mom's sleeping, and this is a small crowd of only 124 people. So, but you're talking about Joe said $2 towards the trampoline fund. I got a bouncy house. A guy gave it to me years ago. I probably should throw it away, but for a long time, when we'd have parties and the kids would come over, we'd just inflate the bouncy house and let them bounce around. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was colorful and it did work. And then all of a sudden, somebody got the idea. We have adult parties too. Don't bring your kids, a lot of alcohol. And somebody got the idea to inflate the thing. So they drug it out of the garage. They plugged in the big blower and they blew this thing up. And then it ended up being four of the women that were here. How do I say this? Partially disrobed, a lot of oil, and people throwing dollars inside. And by the end, it was like $2,000 in there in dollars. That was really something. So when you say that there was, the trampoline fund, my mind went to that memory, and that was like 5 years ago. So yeah, I had to pressure wash the oil off that fucking bouncy house for like a month. Yeah, all right, probably shouldn't have gone there, but I did. Lionheart, which half was off? The top half was off, and no shoes, so it was bare feet. Some shorts, some pants, but yeah. All right, yeah, not supposed to tell the story anyway. So back what I was saying. Anyway, yeah. 1985, great choice in cologne. Yes, but it's Drakkar. That was my thing. All right. So yeah, coming up on 50 minutes. Now, the last 10 minutes, I'll let you guys ask me some stuff. If you guys got questions from across the pond, if you guys want to know Gen X Talks better, if you have a question about the program, the kid, me, Gen X Mom, I'll try to answer them right now. So let me know. If you got something in, just say something in here. Travis says, I just came in to say hi. I took a sleeping pill and fell asleep. I'm a third shift worker and I'm getting ready to fall asleep. Travis, hey, thanks for coming by and saying hey. I do appreciate that. We do. Did you whore yourself out YWT today? Um, oh no. Well, you guys are supposed to please hit the like and subscribe thing. I know that's a deal. I always forget to please hit like and subscribe and the alert bell. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to tell you guys that. I do. John Denmark, my husband John is a big fan of the ladies' football and boxing. Men's not so much. That's good. That's good for him. That's a solid thing. Joe Haney, save the bouncy house fund. I got to just get rid of it. I think I'm going to inflate it. Every summer I inflate it and I clean it and make sure you clean a bouncy house when they get a little moldy. You just inflate them and leave them in the sun. Then it all dries out and goes away. And then you pressure wash it off and it's good. Just let it dry. So it's not bad, but it's time for it to go. It needs some little repairs on it. All right. Nicholas says favorite 1980 model or girl. Phoebe Cates and Catherine Bach, who played Daisy Duke. Phoebe Cates was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science has got to be up there too. Yeah, and those are the ones I'm allowed to talk about. Justin Ride says, sounds like my kind of bouncy house. I know. Cindy Crawford was in there too. Yeah, manly one. That's true. Joe Spittler. Have you always lived in California? No. I spent a couple years in Las Vegas, and I spent 9 years in Central Oregon, in Bend, Oregon, and then back down here. Dirty Knobs, did you ever meet Sonny Barger or George Christie's? No. Seen them, never met them in person, never shook a hand there. What happened to last night's live, says Jake. We got in trouble with that with YouTube. Kind of a little bit of an issue there. So it's privated right now until we edit out some things, I guess. We got a little hand slapped on that. So I must have done some stuff when I was drunk last night that I don't remember. Because I did get hammered, but I do remember signing off. Yeah, there you go. Wiley Gates, love your streams. Keep up going. Love your streams. Hope you keep going for years to come. Well, Wiley, until they throw us off the channel. Yeah. Stephen Helton, General, you're worth more to us than all the platforms put together, sir. Thank you for that. This is home. YouTube is home. We are expanding stuff on Facebook, and I think we're going to go back into TikTok because there was such a good response that day from people that were like, holy shit, where have you guys been? Because you got to remember, the kid's got almost 900,000 followers on TikTok. I'm sorry, I said Facebook. On TikTok, he's got almost 900,000 followers. So when we jump back in, and his numbers are low, he's shadow banned completely. But when you go live, it alerts everybody, even if you're shadow banned. We got an incredibly good response. A lot of people were like, oh my God, where have you guys been? What are you doing? We missed you guys so much. Now, I did take that opportunity to say, well, head over to YouTube. So we'll see what happens there. But I appreciate that, Steve. But this is home. This is where we are. This is where the information comes here first for everything. It does. Just so you know. Thank you for that. Bum, 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 bum. James still at $2 for the new bouncy house fund. What questions? What am I missing here? What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? My screen jumped. Rome, Titanic or Olympic? Your thoughts? And if none of you know what she's talking about, then you're not in our club. Then Romy and I are in our own club. Olympic. Yeah. I've been back and forth on that. I've been Titanic, Olympic, Titanic. Wait a minute, Olympic, and I've done that. But I'm in Camp Olympic. I'm on Team Olympic. Yeah, it's true. That's the way I feel. Romy, how do you feel? I want to know how you feel about it. Bum, 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 bum. Brad, it looks like you're a big sports fan. You wear multiple sports teams hat. Are you a Broncos or a Rams fan? Yes. I see you wear those hats often. I was born in LA, raised in LA. Rams are my team. But at about 10 years old, I got hooked on the Broncos in the Super Bowl 1976, 77, 76 against the Cowboys. And I got hooked on the Broncos and became a Broncos fan and kind of stuck with it. Then the Rams moved away. They left me, that bitch. And I was still faithful to Denver, the Broncos, and then the Rams came home. So I built them a new house to live in, and they got me a ring. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's kind of a weird dynamic. I know that goes against all of the social norms, but I got hooked on the Broncos, and I just couldn't. The Orange Crush defense, and I just couldn't let go. So there you have it. I have that loyalty. Owen Robertson, from 1 to 10, how much are you glad that you started doing this Big man, because we give you a 10 for me. Wise man, funny man too. Love this wee channel. I don't like the ambush videos. He does those all the time. He films 3, 4 a day, sometimes more. I don't like those because you have to sound smart. You have to be witty. You have to be clever. You have to come up with an answer on something, and you don't know what he's going to say. The times that he's smart about it, and I'll give you this. This is a little inside information that I don't normally share, but I will give you this. There are times, if let's say I'm arguing with one of my other sons about global warming, blah 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 blah, and I get pissed off. The argument's over, and I walk out to the garage. He comes right out and goes, "So, Dad, what about global warming?" Knowing it's fresh on my mind, knowing I've just argued about it, and he's trying to get me to rant again because it's an easy win for him. I'm already pissed off. I've already talked about it, so I know what I know exactly what point I want to make. He does some of those, and I don't know if that's cheating or not. But those aren't as bad because at least he's sticking to something. This is like if you just watch a basketball game and then he asks you about it. You just saw the game. You can comment on it and don't sound stupid. This part of the stuff, here's another bit of honesty. I like the part about this right now, Owen, right this minute where we're talking. You said some stuff and you ask, and then I say, and I asked you guys earlier about, the royal family. You guys respond to me. I dig that part a lot. It's like sitting around a bar, a pub, and just talking. It's like sitting around a campfire and we're all hanging out, taking turns, sharing opinions and telling stories about stuff. I dig that. But and I've never said these words. But even this is becoming a little taxing because once the kid and Gen X mom found out that I liked it, and once they found out that if they plug me into other platforms, then we gain the minutes we need to become something to unlock doors. So now I'm doing it a lot. I'm not saying I'm getting burned out on it. I dig this part so much with you guys. I need it. This is part of my social thing, is talking with people that I don't know personally, that I can get to know, that I can get information from, that you guys can share stuff with me. I need it, and they're kind of exploiting that. So it's yeah. Plus, you guys always want the weird stories too. I tell you. All right, what am I missing here? Elaine, what do you think about the baby formula shortages? Yeah. Had a personal story with Iceman from Bodfish about that. We talked about that the other day. I think it's great when you shut down a facility because it could be producing some bad shit. If you find it's a problem, FDA, shut it down. I don't want people getting sick and babies getting sick. All right. With that being said, I really have a problem, and this is where people get mad. I don't like that they are guaranteeing every baby coming across the border will never go hungry. We will always have baby formula for every baby. Okay, what about American babies? Well, you guys are just going to have to plan and do better and find. Well, wait a minute. So you're going to take care of you don't put the American citizens first. Why couldn't you give the American babies formula and then say, "Hey, we're really sorry you came across the border. We don't have any formula. We're doing our best, but you did just show up here. We're not obligated. We're trying, but don't be mad." If you're going to give that story to somebody, I'd give it to the people coming across the border, not people who live here. I mean, that's just common sense, right? And then as soon as I say that, oh, you hate Mexican immigrants. No, I don't think I said that at all. I'm trying to. You could even divide the stuff up amongst who gets what, 50-50, and everybody struggles a little bit. But you didn't do that. You hoarded it all this direction and said, "Good luck over here." Yeah, I'm not okay with that. No. I don't know if that hangs up. Did everybody hang up on me now? Everybody don't want to be here. Michael said hello to the general. Thank you very much. Yes, I did like Lonnie Anderson, but I was not partial to big hair blondes. I like blondes, yes, but not big hair blondes. That bothered me. All right. Colin, what do y'all drink across the pond? Waiting on that answer. Elizabeth Shue, manly one, was everyone's girlfriend. She was just your typical average. That's my girlfriend. Everyone wanted a girlfriend like her. Yeah. JP says diesel or gas. Gas. I'm a big gasoline guy. Boom, boom, boom. All right. What am I missing here? Any more questions? Are we done? No more questions. We're through. You good to do? Boom, boom, boom. I'm skimming through stuff here. Michael Angela, too much drinking and you were cursing a lot, I think. Is that what happened last night? Did I go fucking off the rails? I might have. I don't know. There's some things you guys don't know about me. Um, when I drink, I'm one of two people, and never myself. Neither one of them is me. When I drink around friends, and I mean, people I know, guys, girls, whatever. I'm that sappy drunk. You know, man, I love you, man. I've always loved you, man. We're friends. We're brothers. You need me at 2 a.m, I'm fucking there, man. I love you. That's one. Now, if we're around strangers, people I don't know at a bar, at a pub, or even at a barbecue where I don't know everybody, something when I get hammered, my brain looks around and picks the biggest guy there and I go after him. I mean, I make a run right at that motherfucker like I've hated him my whole life. And I don't know why I do this, but I've got stories, and my friends have got stories, and Jennick's mom's got stories of me picking the biggest guy in the fucking bar and walking up to him and go, "What the fuck are you looking at? Did I say you could even be here? Why are you here?" Yeah, that guy. And nobody likes that guy. Nobody ever wants to be around that guy, but I'm that guy. And if I know you, if I like you, if we're acquaintances and I dig you, then I'm the sappy guy, and I will pour out my pockets with money, and I will worship you at your feet if you're a girl, and I'm just a sap. And nobody likes that guy either. So I'm not a good drunk. But I'm worse when it's people that I don't know, because for some reason I remember one time there was a dude sitting in a bar minding his own business in a chair, leaning back, listening to the band play. His arms were this fucking big around. I mean, this guy's huge. And here I go, it's midnight, walking across the bar going, "Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, you, not you, not you, you." And there I went. That did not turn out well for me. Okay. So what I miss. Um, Mike Scott, favorite truck to work on and enjoy Chevy trucks, but I do have a Dodge Daytona, numbered Dodge Daytona that I'm putting back together for the kid. Bump, bump in the driveway. Bump, 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 bump. Dream car. Doug says, "What's your dream car, old or new?" It would be a 65 to 67 AC Cobra, Pacific blue with a white stripe and tan leather interior. Not that I've thought about that before, but I have. Oh, okay. Luke's here, but he can't talk, so that's okay. Deepak, they don't want to work my work offer jobs to 40 Ukrainians and only two took the jobs. The rest have to live off the government. Man, I was hoping I didn't ask. I stayed away from that topic about Ukrainians, Deepak, but that was on my mind. It's like, are they fucking coming here? Not here, but are they coming there and like they're being cool about it? Like, "Hey, sorry, we're invading your country. They kind of fucked us over here. I lost my house. Can I please fit in? I'll work. I'll try. I'll do." I mean, isn't that what was supposed to happen? I'm sorry, Deepak. I'm with you on that one. I was hoping that I wouldn't hear a story like that, but I believe you. I do 100% more than I do what I read on the news. Yep. Weisenoak, someone said Patton or Eisenhower, and last night I thought you were fine. I don't think anything you said was bad enough to get the video taken down. YouTube gets butthurt. If someone asked me Patton or Eisenhower, and you're talking about Ike, Patton all the way. Ike was more balanced and probably tempered everybody. He could, you in sports, the thing is you got to have a coach who can manage the locker room. You can't just be a coach that's good with plays. You got to be able to manage your locker room. That's a common thing. I think Eisenhower could manage the locker room with Patton, Montgomery. I mean, there's a lot going on there, but Patton's a better general by far, by far, by far, by far. Screen jumped again. God, Ginger or Marianne? Marianne, any day of the week. Sorry. Chris Hubble says, I give my left nut for a car like that. I saw what you did there, Chris. Nice pull. Oh man, switching to audio only. Love the bottom of the glass family because that's what we are. That was us for sure. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I know. Driven Dad, YouTube's going to strike you for your opinion on the border. Truth gets banned. We haven't. That was the other thing with the. If you were here in the beginning when I talked about the silver play button thing, you can't have a strike. Did you know that? And there was a lot of creators that said the reason you're not getting your 100,000 button, the kid isn't, is because they're waiting. They know you're going to get a strike. So they're going to wait 6 more months. They're going to wait till you get to almost 300,000 people, but you're going to get a strike. You're going to say something. You're going to do something. And we didn't. We got a warning. No strike. So if I keep my mouth shut for the next 3 weeks, maybe it'll get here. Then I can start saying stuff again. Okay. So look at my time's up. It's 11 o'clock. It's a little after 11. I do have a Facebook show to do at 11:30. It's lunchtime with Gen X Dad. It's a different crowd. It's on Facebook business page, but I got to get prepared for that. I got to grab something to eat. Remember, the European show. This is for, I'm trying to reach across the pond to everybody that's over there, and this is for all of Europe. Everybody that I really want to listen and understand. So it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Los Angeles time, 10 a.m. California time, Pacific Standard Time. I'm trying to reach you folks when it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, right in there when you're coming home from work and you got a little time to waste. I'm trying to get you to waste it with me. I learn a lot from you guys. So anyway, that's the European show right here is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys realized I didn't. I'm going to get yelled at. I didn't talk about the glasses, the truth glasses. I didn't talk about the casino night. I fucked up. There's all sorts of shit I was supposed to say, and I didn't say it. I did the shirt thing in the beginning. I will be more thorough on Friday, I promise. But today, I fucked it all up. So thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate the time you spent. Thank you for all the answers you gave. That was some informative stuff for me, things I wanted to know. And I don't mind answering questions too. So save them up. If you got something you want, let's just start Friday with questions. You got something you want me to tell you, a story that you want me to tell you, you got something you want answered from me, from Gen X Mom, from the channel, ask, man. Let's Friday. Fridays are kicking off the weekend. Let's just do a question and answer time. I'm in. You can also try to stump me on tombstone questions, which you won't be able to do. But if you do, maybe I'll send you a hat or something if it's a reasonable question. Anyway, that's it. So from everyone here at Gen X Talks, we will catch you guys on the flip side.